from Tampa. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
And this is something you don't see too much of. Fullbacks trying to stretch the field. But he does a nice job there getting lost out in space and comes up with a really nice gain.
They'll run it for the 1st time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. Again, it's Kamara.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with the back.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
4th down, Dalton wants to throw. Open man.
Got it over now.
And he is going to have the Saints 1st down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. Dalton operating in the red zone now. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as they force the INT.
Mike, you out there? Mike out there?
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's
hey, who Jayman related to? Jayman 87.
Stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback
okay,
right now.
I'm playing him.
Because what's done
Told him to come in the room. He didn't want to come in the room.
They'll start out
trying to.
Brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
To the garbage man.
And the Bucs have a 1st down.
Are you gonna go my way? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Where nigga Leonard going, man? You know?
9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anybody know where Leonard going?
Brady now to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Let's see what team I'm picking up. I usually follow Leonard. I've been following Leonard.
Now a play fake. Brady.
Oh, come on, fake. Damn.
Rushing down he goes.
I think it sent everybody.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd
You're not
down.
checking him, so I don't know what you're doing.
Another try after the 1st down sack.
God damn.
They're going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Forced out to his left.
Oh, no.
But it's intercepted.
Hit the wrong button. Stop being special.
Saints are going to take possession of the football. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. William Golston. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. 20, 10, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps in an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people can't expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now Dalton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Devin Wright charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops it for a loss of 11. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. Fournette. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Fournette again. And he will not get in. In fact, he might have lost a yard. Back to the 2. Brady now on 3rd and goal. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bucs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point put through by Suckham. And it's now 14-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Dalton. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Passing, it's Dalton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. There's Chris Olave. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A give to Kamara running right. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's William Golston there who fought his way in to make the play. He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Dalton now to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. So Dalton now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
A 4th down gamble with Dalton. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Here's Brady to throw. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes the score 21-0.
All right, dog, that's you looking?
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive.
He was open too.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice.
Chris Olave was open. We're going to try it again.
At least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together. Reach the end zone. Just a little.
Chris Olave was open.
Here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. And Dalton to throw. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive and keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
So they are going for it. Now Dalton. And his pass is intercepted.
Excuse me, block for me. Block for me.
Picked up by Levante David. And the Bucs are going to take possession.
Jayman, that's swag, bro. Unless you just want to keep playing.
This isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive
Jayman,
touch the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go.
You still want to play and swag?
Jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions.
You want to keep playing? I'm going to run it up on you. Run it back. You got to quit.
Brady going to throw. And that is knocked away.
You was on that.
Of the field and incomplete.
Press the button if you want to quit.
Spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal.
Hit the pause button if you want to quit.
But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try.
I'm going to send it back. You're not quitting? You got to go down to concede defeat. There you go. You are so beautiful. Oh, I sung to my wife. I'm going to sing it to her next year. To be.
I told you I'd be ready. You always got excuses and you know I be on top of things. Punctual with my proper name. On the dot is not your aim. Although we in love, we are not the same.
Oh, there go fucking Pretty Ricky. I stay in that shit.
Uniform necessities, multiples of everything. Now your neighbor wanna come and speak to me like, hey, how you doing? I ain't too bad. Ha 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 ha. Hit her with a few fake laughs. She talking my ear off. It's sympathy I lack. I care about one thing. What a anyway, gotta pay a little more. If we late to the jet, got a jet cause the boat leave at 8. And we got some fur on the upper deck in the orchestra. Won't play it to the score. For every album project. You ain't scared to change cause it's ain't coming out your pockets. My fruit I'm rude a little bit. Don't be acting so appalled. All y'all girls let it put so much into tonight, and you just don't care. Now stop playing games, gun, bring up.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, we've got an NFC South matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Jake Camarda, set to do the honors, and off we go now from Tampa. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now they'll go from 2nd and 2 to a top 3rd and 4.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra deep. They want to run the football, but that means they're going to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're a problem.
So the result, negative yardage. Throwing, Dalton. And this is going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. This is caught by Evans. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. He'll try again. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Suckum. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club. They're trying to pick themselves back up. Defensively, they're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Andy Dalton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Got an open man. It's Olave. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And
looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And he's got room. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 13. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Kamara up the middle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Third down. A shot here for Dalton. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Fourth down. Dalton wants to throw. Complete to the right side. Johnson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports.
There you got it.
Touchdown, New Orleans. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
They'll turn to Kamara, and he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception.
You serious?
Intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Dalton. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
And you can almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. And the catch made.
Come on, John, you fucking get that.
And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Dalton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Complete to Olave on the out route. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a play fake. Brady. The pass is caught by K-Dot. And they work this out past the 25. on first down is Brady. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress.
Oh, fuck.
Going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room every time, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Kamara trying the right side. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Here's Dalton. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Passing, it's Dalton. And it's caught. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And
He pushed him in.
The end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Dennis Allen going to go for 2 here. He's leaving his offense out on the field.
Here's Dalton to throw for. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 40. Fournette running right. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Well, we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this is caught by Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 42 yards. And the Buccaneers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Extra point up and good by Succa. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, that one fell incomplete after being tipped in the air. But I have to tell you, I had a bad flashback of going to head to the stadium stairs in practice. Because what we were always taught, any ball like that, if it's not spiked towards the ground and you actually tip it up, then that's an error on your part, because now you've given hope to the offense, maybe help create a big play for them, instead of going up and either intercepting it or knocking it down. A mini stadium step for my Irish.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And Dalton to throw. And Thomas has it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Dalton now to pass. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Dalton. And he's going to go down again. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Brady. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice Nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Brady. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 14 yards that time for number 14.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Second down, back to Fournette. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Throwing is Brady on third down. And that is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And the Saints will have the football back. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Play action now. Dalton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Devin White able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. On third down, here's Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Well, this drive's been one to forget. They ended up going backwards on third and long and ended up going to the sidelines with their tail back between their legs. And now they have to pump the ball away.
93.
They'll try on fourth. Here's Dalton. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
A handoff, Fournette running left. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the last time out, they had the good drive going to get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. assist, too.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The offense on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing, Dalton. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Now Brady. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs had a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Brady's going to look to throw. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And Kamara with a call on 1st down as he works his way forward for a gain of about 6.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety back. Give defensive credit. Coverage is in lockdown mode everywhere.
Here's Dalton. And that will be incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Fourth down. Dalton wants to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with a tackle.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. They'll run it again with Fournette. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now Brady. He completes it to Evans. Touchdown! Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point put through by Sucker. And they will take a 7-point lead. Ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. It's complete. Kamara. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's Dalton. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his head. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. And focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure.
He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Buccaneers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you can see what they were trying to do. Just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties. You're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is. Ends up throwing the interception.
What? You thought you was gonna win, huh, bro? You running another one, Jayman?
Offense set to begin their
You gonna
next
run another one?
possession. And this
Huh?
one all over but the show,
Okay.
you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but
Hell no.
real need
Oh.
to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it.
There's
Uh-oh.
another interception.
Give you another chance. So,
And the Saints come up with a late turnover. But
yo, you done?
matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope that the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted it with the ball game.
And you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a chunk ball as far as you can. But in that situation, you want to waft it up and hope one of your guys can win in the air. This time, though, the defender got up there, and that was the end of the ball game. Close them throughout. One team just had a little bit more at the end than the other.
Biggie, honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad on Diddy. He only 2 times from the he out like a light color Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no cap in it. These bitches know ain't no cap in it. I like with a stack in it. I'm bad at ain't stop it cause there ain't no acting it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Heavy on pretty. You got my mark like a I see no biggie. Ain't biting my tongue. I can't be no goofy, no victim to none of my enemies. Like honestly, be sending me talk from a sit that'll be when I get to me. My check don't discriminate. Still take the pauses if you talking Vietnamese. I just be having my way. Only care about what the pay tell us say. Earth drew me. Like show me a benefit. Let me come in now. Benjamin. We not equivalent. When he bad, looking so innocent. I see predicament. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You man, I'm getting busy. Country got running your city. Attitude bad on Diddy. He only 2 times from the he out like a light color Ricky. Honestly, it ain't no cap in it. No, ain't no cap in it. I like
you like that last game? Huh, Jayman? I'll let you stay on a little bit. This time I'm gonna get rid of you. You sound like you're tired. Yeah, nope. So you about to win, huh? That's my protein shake, Chris. Yeah, I'm still up. I gotta drink out this thing. Ain't got no cups. Fuck it. I scared you? Are you scared and I protect you all the time? I'm here with you. You ready, Jayman? My wife tripping and shit.
See, we were not around nobody with. We're the ones who started with it. Translation: Yanni had to buy Yanni again hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you know we're lit.
All right, this time I ain't gonna let you hang around. You want quick? Let me take you out quick, huh? All right, little dad. You like you trying to do something, boy?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, we've got an NFC South matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Jake Camarda, set to do the honors, and off we go now from Tampa. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
You got that black, you got that white.
19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Got my protein. God damn.
1st and 10 for Dalton.
Stay with him.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time
What?
well for a solid gain.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup, reaching the 3rd and 1.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. He's the guy carrying the ball. How about the people in front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some real space for him.
Despite only needing one, Dalton to throw.
What? Catch him, motherfucker. Catch that motherfucker, man. What you? Somebody coming. You saw that shit? You stood right there, dog.
So they connected on a short
You at least tackled him.
to pick up the first, opting not to run it. Well, there was a lot of run after the catch all the way into the end zone.
On these short yardage plays, you
Just
often
me,
get
oh,
man coverage in the secondary.
man.
Not every time, but oftentimes you do. So if you decide to go ahead and throw the ball, once they get away, especially on one like this, short pass, but
You serious?
off and goes. How much
Man.
with at the end of that one, run after catch all the way into the end zone.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. On play action, they'll throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 42-yard line.
Fournette once more on 2nd down. And he's taken down inside the 30. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bucs are back within a couple of the lead. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. He's got it, so they take just the one here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
2 in the morning, Chapo, bro. You want to share screen, though? Let me give you. You want some Madden? You want some basketball? All right, dog. I ain't gonna put it out there.
Now here's a 3 and out.
Oh, you gangster. You mafia.
They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And this one's incomplete.
Bullshit.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete to Otten. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll go with a big back Fournette. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Succa. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember, the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. That certainly felt like, hey, I feel like we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Dalton. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that was sending them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton. And it's intercepted in the end zone. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you haven't been taught.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6. So we'll see if they can take better care of the football. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Fournette. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Fournette again. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point put through by Suckup. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Jayman, you wasn't trying to quit, huh? You just trying to be on game.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
I don't know if I'm going to be with Tampa Bay next year, dog. Leonard gone. And now your boy gone. Quarterback gone.
Lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna let him pick off the intercept again.
Trying the left side with Kamara. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. So they are going for it. Now Dalton.
He dropped that bitch? He dropped that bitch.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Up the gut, Fournette. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Fournette.
Oh, if he'd have stayed on his block.
There down to the 17. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a play fake. Brady. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
Come on, man. Get him in now.
Keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll give Fournette another
bullshit. That poor catch me,
man. At the 2-yard line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And this time he is in. Leonard Fournette on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bucs are able to widen their lead here in this first half. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
Ain't even halftime yet.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the round is on here in this first half.
Night.
Told my boys, it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. I'm whipping in track, I was messed up suspension. I drove it so fast that I blew out the engine. I kept it too real ever since the beginning. I play offensive D, I might switch my position. Lil' mama was thirsty, so I had to quench. I'ma drive real fast, cause you know I shoot quick. Just like Travis Kelce, I be having emotions. Just like a lamb, man, you know I'm exploding. My heart cold, bad, I ain't got emotions. I'm going hard, yeah, you know I'm devoted. We running streets, yeah, you know we control it. She love the kids, she be busting it open. I'm quarterbacking like I'm Kyler Murray. Tryna win, I'm up in practice early. I just represented in the first half, and we done dropped 30. I told my boys, it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. Money on my mind, head in the game. It's like I scored again, diamonds on them dance. I can hear the music playing with the band. Crowd going wild, dives in the fans. I'm locking in on a mission, I'm telling my vision. You know you can get like me. I got them shorty, she with me, I gave her a jersey. I told her to join my team. It's bad, she do what it say. You know how I play, I get you a sack like Frank. You can teach money to fly, I turn it hot, I catch